Welcome YouTube to Complete Lifestyles, where we practice moving forward, being successful as a person, always pushing, striving for success, guys. I just recorded my second video for my Patreon, guys. It's only $5 a month to support my Patreon. I got exclusive videos over there. My second video is talking about wanting success, so check it out. Click on the link below. It'll tell you how to go over there and support me. Like I said, it's only $5 a month. Also, guys, check me out on all social media. Male Complete Lifestyles. Check out my website, my social media, my YouTube, all the etc. guys. Thank you guys for having me. I'm very excited. Let's get into it. This one here is for the ladies, but guys, take this video and learn the things in the video so that if you do really like a woman, these are the steps or the things that you will do to show her that you really like her, guys. So today's video, like I just mentioned, is how to tell if a guy really likes you. I know a lot of women want to know, and I'm going to get into it, guys. And we're not talking about that initial phase where you can't really tell what his intentions are. We're talking about the phase after he gets what he wants. So not to say that all guys want one thing or whatever, but from that point on, how to tell if it's just something that he's doing, if he's just keeping you around, if he's trying to preserve or make you feel like he's doing one thing but he's really doing something else. This is how you can tell if a guy really likes you. So I got about 12 points. I'm gonna get into them, guys. Let's go. First, step number 1, initiative. He will pursue you and things will not change after sex or after what he wants, whatever his original goal was or mission was or feelings were, etc., etc. After he gets past that stage, you know, a lot of guys, they either fall off or they ghost or they stop texting or calling as much, whatever. If he still initiates, meaning conversation, meaning he's trying to check on you, meaning he asks you how your day, everything that he's doing, if he initiates it still after that, the pattern doesn't change, everything stays the same, then that lets you know, guys, that he didn't want just one thing, that he really cares for you. Number 2, body language. So I researched this and there were a lot of different things, such as if he leans in when he talks to you, how his eyes look, does he stare in your eyes, does he get butterflies. You have to read the signs, and the signs will tell you exactly what that means. Does he always try to hold your hand? Is he always trying to be affectionate with you? Those are the type of things that will tell you if a guy is really into you. After, and everything I'm saying, like I said, is after that point that you like, okay, well, I gave him what he wants, because women know what guys want, whether it's whatever it is. You know what that point is. After that point, this is where my video takes off. So the third point, tries to make sure that you don't want or need anything. So if a guy is always asking you, hey babe, did you need this? I'm getting ready to come over. Or do you want something? That's a telltale sign that he is really into you and not just into whatever. So you want to pay attention to those type of things. Next, always wants to pay for everything. You know that there's a certain point where, like I said in a previous video, that now after you guys have been dating for a while, then ladies, you should volunteer sometime to pay for everything. But if he is really into you, he will want to pay for it. Now, that doesn't mean that he doesn't want you to ask. So you still have to ask. It's still appreciated. But 9 times out of 10, he wants to be the man in the relationship. He wants to pay for it. Whether y'all are just going out, whether y'all getting a snack, a soda, whatever, he's going to want to pay for it. Next, tries to put you in a place to succeed. So I had an instance for where I was talking to somebody. She had a job, and I knew that with her credentials that she was able to be in a similar job that paid more money. So what did I do? I made the connection and said, hey, you're doing this, but with that same skill set, you can be over here making more money. So you always, if a guy is really into you, he's going to try to put you in a better place, because He wants you to succeed just like you should want him to succeed. So that's a big telltale sign. If he's always trying to get you to learn more or read more or start your own business. Like with me, for instance, if I'm with you, I'm going to tell you, hey, this is something you need to do. Find what you love and then start making it a side hustle that can hopefully turn into a full-time hustle, because I want the person that I'm with to succeed in life. Whether we end up married or whether we end up in a relationship, whatever it is, if I like you, then I want you to succeed. Next, tries to educate you, make you a better person. I mentioned that. Like if he wants you to read, if he wants you to figure out what it is that you're passionate about, those type of things, that is always a telltale sign. Next, for you ladies that have kids, if he treats your kids like they're his own, if he buys them things, if he checks on them, if he spends time with them while he's with you, and it's not just always about you, and he says, all right, well, let's do this with the kids. If he treats your kids like they're his kids. Now, there's always boundaries that some guys may have, may not have, but for the most part, you want a guy that's going to take you and your kids. It's a package deal. It's not just a one thing. It's not just you anymore. It's you and your kids. And you have to find a guy that's going to take time and spend time with your kids and treat them like they are his own, whether they are or not. Next, is comfortable and his normal self around you, and he wants you to be the same. So the best example I can give you is a relationship where they can walk in on each other in the bathroom. So girls try to be cute, they try not to use the bathroom around you, they try not to burp and fart and all that other stuff, and guys do the same thing too. So when you get past that comfortable stage, I want you to be you. If you're a little bald headed, but you got a little wig or something like that, and that's you, I want you to be you. Let me know the real you so I can be comfortable, and I want you to know the real me so you can be comfortable. Whatever the thing is that makes that person comfortable, you want them to feel that around you. Next, doesn't try to change you. That's a telltale sign. If he doesn't try to change you, if he is accepting of you the way you are, then you know he is really into you. Now, there's a difference between trying to change somebody and pushing them to be the best version of themselves. You have to know, ladies, that most guys don't want to change you because that's what he fell in love with or that he likes to begin with. But there is a difference, because some guys like for you to evolve as a person and become the best version of yourself. So that's another one. Next, he gets you things for no reason and expects nothing in return. So you had a rough day, you talked to him on the phone earlier, and you told him about it, and then he came over and he brought you some flowers. Hey, babe, I got you some flowers, I got you some chocolate, I got you this. I know you had a rough day. You need anything before I come? Those type of things, those taking initiative things. If he does those type of things without you asking, and he doesn't expect anything in return, then that means he's really interested in you. It's about you. Now, I got two more. Pay attention to how his friends treat you. I'll tell you for a fact, if I bring somebody around my friends and he'll tell me straight up, I like her. He'll feel you out. He might test you a little bit, he might check you out, but he'll feel you out and he'll tell me, yo, that's the one. And how you know is when you get on the phone, he said, what's up, homie? If he treats you like you're in there, then 9 times out of 10, you are in there because he's seen something in you that he feels is good for his friend. So you want to always react and respond and see how the friend treats you, because yes, he's ride or die, he's always going to be on his homeboy's side 9 times out of 10, but if he likes you, he's going to try to make sure that his homeboy, the person you are talking to, is on their best behavior, because they always tell him you don't want to mess up a good thing. You got a good thing, don't mess it up. So that is a telltale sign. And finally, he asks questions and wants to have meaningful conversation. And if that's Everybody's version of meaningful conversation is different. Some people like to check on you and see if you're doing better, doing how you're doing, making sure you're doing what you're supposed to do. That's their version of meaningful conversation. Other people want to know, are you going to start a business? How do you think? What makes you do this? So everybody's version of meaningful conversation is different. So don't hold one person accountable for something that they're doing and you don't feel like, oh, well, all they do is ask me these questions right here. That's their version of meaningful conversation. So you have to accept it and not try to change them. But I'm going to do another video for the vice versa of this one. But guys, those are my points. Like I said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my Patreon page, guys. I want all you guys to be successful. Like I said, it's only $5 to see the Patreon exclusive content. Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful day. And ladies, don't take it so hard on these guys. A lot of them are trying. Just take the sign. If you see some of the signs, that really means that he is interested, and you just have to work with him to get him to where you want him to be. Not change him, but help him evolve into the best version of himself. Thank you, guys, and have a wonderful day.